Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. So it's Derby Day. I am sort of looking forward to it, but also definitely not looking forward to it. These derbies are rather painful to watch. Even when we win, they're rather painful and frustrating to watch. They are, to be fair, that's most Arsenal games, not just the derby. But for me, this North London derby is one of the best rivalries in football. I honestly think it's that good. Especially in the last decade or so when Spurs have become a top team, it's certainly become a lot more fierce. But even before that, it was still like a great derby. So it's a great rivalry, but especially the last few years, it's not been entertaining to watch. Again, even when we win, when we beat them in the end, you know, after the full-time whistle, it's a great feeling. But while the game's happening, it's so stressful. Even when you're like 2 goals up, it's so stressful to watch us play against Spurs. Every time we lose the ball, every time they go forward, it just worries me. It makes me sick to my stomach watching these North London derbies, especially the away ones. We don't beat them away very often nowadays. I'm hoping that changes today, because, well, away against them, we've just not been good enough. We've been better at home, that's for sure. But again, away against Spurs, it's just not a fixture that we then win very often now. But hopefully that can change today. There's a lot of people, not just Arsenal fans, who think we'll win today. Because obviously Spurs have somehow been worse than us, which is ridiculous when you think about it, because we've had our worst season in decades. But somehow they've been really bad. Somehow they're below us on the table, which for me is a big shock, to be honest, considering how our season's gone overall. But yeah, this derby has a lot on it. We're just a point ahead of them, so you know. It's not just about bragging rights, it's also about moving up the table. I just don't understand how any Arsenal fan can have confidence that we'll beat Spurs no matter what the circumstance. I just don't know where this confidence comes from, to be honest. But yeah, our form is fine. We did draw the last game, but we haven't lost in a few games. We've been playing alright during our wins. We've certainly improved, whereas Spurs on the other hand have been playing poorly recently. So I can see why people have us winning, but still. It's Arteta's first derby. We've got Emi Martinez in goal. He's been impressive so far. Hopefully he's good. I've seen the lineup. Saka's benched. I disagree with that. He should be playing in my opinion. Our bench is Matt Macey, the reserve goalkeeper, Cedric Suarez, Holding, Socrates, Maitland-Niles, Torreira, Willock, Nelson, and Saka. I mean, you could bring Saka on. I mean, I'm pretty sure he will come on. He's our main attacking threat on the bench. Torreira might come on, but that's not a very promising bench, I'm not gonna lie. As for the lineup, obviously Martinez in goal. It's his first derby. I'm hoping that he performs. He's performed well so far, but this is a really big test. Obviously, a lot of pressure behind this. It's the same back three of Mustafi, David Luiz, Kolasinac. I still don't trust this defense. They've actually done all right for themselves in recent games, but I still don't trust the defence, to be honest with you. But Mustafi's definitely improved. David Luiz has been better since his red, but I'm still worried he might have a mistake in him. And Kolasinac as well. I'm not too sure about him either. Then you got Bellerin playing. I've not been too impressed by him this season, but he was all right against Leicester, I guess. Hopefully he performs well. Then you got Tierney on the other side. Obviously Tierney's been very good going forward, so I'm looking forward to seeing how he does in this derby. Then you got Ceballos and Xhaka in centre mid. At the moment that's working, so that's good. Usually I like to see Torreira, to be honest, but he just come back from injury, so I'm fine with that too. That pairing right there. And then there's Pepe, Lacazette, Aubameyang. I would play Saka over Lacazette, to be honest with you. I'm glad Pepe is starting. I'm glad Auba's starting. Obviously, he should be starting anyway. But I would have liked to see Saka instead of Lacazette. But yeah, the lineup's all right. And also based on the bench, aside from Saka, that's probably the best we could have picked anyway. But I think we should have started Saka. I don't know why we're not picking him. Obviously, we've been playing him. We've been playing quite a lot. And I did say I was worried about overplaying him in the previous video. But I think should have started today. You see, it's not just Spurs I'm worried about playing, it's Mourinho as well. Mourinho knows how to beat Arsenal. He's done it so many times with different teams. That's another thing that's rather worrying, because Mourinho's the type of guy that could, you know, he can grind out results even when his team's playing poorly. I can just tell I'm not going to enjoy this. I think, is this the first derby at their stadium? I think last season was at Wembley, right? The Ramsey goal. He scored and then they equalised. We drew 1-1. Oba missed the penalty. That was last season. Yeah, it was. It was under Emery. Yeah, this is the first one at their stadium. Would be nice to win it, but again, I'm not confident. All right, I'm gonna watch the game. It might not be a full reaction. It might not be like a proper reaction, but I'll tell you my thoughts as the game goes along. I've actually just got Now TV since the Leicester game because there was a month left for the season, and I'm off for the rest of our league games. Not for a cup game, unfortunately, but for our league games I'm off, and they're all on Sky Sports. So I thought, you know what, let's just get that pass. It was £6 to watch it just on your phone, which is just on your phone, but for £6 I'm alright. Alright, so it's half time. Honestly, I'm very frustrated. It's mainly because we're not winning the game. I don't think we've been that bad, but I think we started pretty sloppily. Gave them a few chances that they probably could have buried. But Lacazette's goal was so damn good. What was that I was saying before the game about him not wanting him to start? Well, I never said that. Just ignore that completely. What a strike from Lacazette. When he scored against Wolves, I was saying, like, I hope this is a big confidence boost for him. And well, this is a smashing goal today, and hopefully he continues to get some more goals towards the end of the season. But yeah, this goal he scored today was absolutely brilliant. What a rocket into the top corner. That was elite. I was so happy for him. Like, I've criticised him this season, and I think he deserves the criticism, but what a goal. What a goal. What a way to silence your critics. That was brilliant. Hoping to see more from him in the second half. After that though, just 2 minutes. I hardly got to celebrate. 2 minutes later, we give Spurs a gift on a plate for Son. I don't know what Kolasinac was doing. I don't know what he was thinking. Too often we go backwards. Even when we're like on the attack, we go backwards too often. That's another reason why I'm frustrated, because whenever we've gone forward, we've looked threatening, but there's too many attacks where we've just slowed it down too much, let the Spurs players get back, and the chance is gone. Like, there's so many times, not in just this game, but in general, where we're attacking and then we go backwards and then the chance is gone. We're not urgent enough sometimes. Back to the point though, what was Kolasinac doing? What was he thinking? It's not David Luiz's fault. I know he's getting some of the blame. I think this is definitely Kolasinac's fault. I did mention before the game I was worried about this back three, and well, look what happened. It's just how can you sit there and trust a defense of Mustafi, David Luiz, and Kolasinac? Yes, I know they kept like 3-4 clean sheets in a row, but how could you trust that defense in any situation? Martinez, I mentioned before the game, has been playing well. He put off a great save today for Davis's shot, touched it onto the bar. That was a brilliant save. Every time Spurs have gone forward, I've been extremely worried. I got this bad feeling that they're going to get a penalty or something. They're going to get a goal. It just feels like it's coming. We've not necessarily been terrible, but I don't think we've been good enough, to be honest. So call me pessimistic, but Arsenal are Arsenal. It's just watching us play in general is frustrating, and it's even more gut-wrenching during these derbies. So yeah, second half's about to start. Let's do this. Despite what I said, we've had a good few chances, obviously, aside from the goal. Aubrey and Pepe have been quite close. Hopefully we create more, and hopefully our finishing's on point, because we're going to need another goal, that's for sure. Hopefully another 5, just to be safe. That's not going to happen. But yeah, we're passing around the back right now. It's worrying. Early a minute into the second half and already stressed. Brilliant. Get it out of your half. Thank you. There we go. Almost hit the bar. You have to score that. You have to score that. We got a free kick. We got a free kick. But he just has to score that, damn it. We're playing better now. We are playing better, especially going forward. But Aubrey really should have scored that, in my opinion. I know he's on his weak foot. I know the angle's closing down there, but I think that should go in. If you're wondering where this reaction was in the first half, I was having dinner. So yeah, not for 45 minutes, but I was having dinner. So yeah, that's my excuse. We got a free kick now. Pepe and Lacazette standing over it. They've both scored free kicks for us in the past, neither in the derby, but it's been done. I'm hoping Pepe takes this one though. Come on. Straight into the wall. Seriously? I got my camera out for this bollocks. We've just wasted another attack, as you do. Saka's coming on. Took you long enough. It's 66 minutes in. It's now or never. Come on. I say now or never, there's 24 minutes left. Oh, piss off. Piss off. Actually, piss off. We've been done by a set piece with 10 minutes to go. I told you it was coming. We're going to score again. They've hit the post.
Trying to kill it off Tottenham now. Yeah, and Arsenal looking.
We needed to score. I said this. We needed to score another goal. And now we've just been punished. Once again, just like last year's derby. We had the chances to win it. Didn't take them, and now look what's happened. Towards the end of the game now. The last few seconds. We've not really done anything to threaten them the past few minutes. Spurs have just been running it down.
Spurs leapfrog Arsenal, and they had to come from behind to do it. Mikel Arteta will be annoyed with that, but Toby Alderweireld glanced in a Son corner.
You see this right here, right? This massive thing, right? This is what you call an Arsenal player. A big we have bottled it today. Spurs are now unbeaten in the last 6 home Premier League games with Arsenal. Their best run since the 60s. Piss off, man. This happens way too often. We had enough chances to finish the game off, to win this game, and it just didn't happen. Next up is Liverpool, and then City in the cup, and that's in the next week. That's in the next 6 days. In 3 days' time it's Liverpool, then it's City on Saturday. So no time for rest. Get to go straight into those games. I'm not looking forward to them at all. Any sort of negative record there is to break, we're breaking this year. And now I've got to sit through and watch this entire thing and edit it.